Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we've got an interesting one for you. I thought I'd do like a 2-year review of the Garmin Approach R10 launch monitor. So yeah, it's been 2 years or around about 2 years since I've had this now, and as a high handicapper, I wanted to give you my thoughts on it, how it's helped me, what I've used it for, some of its features as well. So we're going to go into some of the features that I use and the other available features, along with the costs that are associated with those features, because it all comes at an additional cost. And just give you my thoughts really on how I feel it's improved my game at all, or if it's improved my game first and foremost, and if it'll improve your game as well. So when the Garmin Approach R10 was first released, it just went mad. Everyone wanted it. Everyone was trying to get hold of it. I think at one point it just they'd run out of stock, or they couldn't even supply. I think it might have been just due to lack of parts. I can't remember what it was, but there was certainly challenges around getting them made and sort of shipped around the world. Yeah, I had to wait quite a while for mine initially. I went to like 2 suppliers at the time, trying to see if they had stock of them or when they were going to get stock back of these particular launch monitors. But as soon as they did, it became available, and I instantly bought it. I think it was around about £550 when I bought it. I think you can now pick these up for around about 450, around about that mark. So they have dropped a little bit in price, but arguably the Garmin Approach R10 launch monitor, in my opinion, is excellent value for money. You know, what you're paying for, it's probably the leading one of the launch monitors, especially for more of a sort of like myself, a high handicapper, or someone that's just starting out in the game, or just someone that wants to have a cheap home simulator set up or practicing tool at home or at the driving range. So let's get into the features of the Garmin R10. So firstly, it comes in this lovely little ruggedized case, really small straight away. So you can see that. You could pop that in your golf bag and take it out to the course, the driving range, quite easily and safely as well, so you're not worried about getting it damaged. So great little package like that. So when you open it up, just coming through what the contents really, obviously you get your USB, your charger with it. I won't go into this in too much detail, but you get the clip as well, which I do use. So with my setup, as you've seen in some of my other videos, I use this and attach it to my cage outside, just to the side of it, and hold a small phone within that to display the Garmin Golf application, which we'll come on to shortly. But the R10 itself, so it comes to these 2 separate parts. Okay, so we've got a magnetized stand that just clips into the back there, nice and tidy. And then you can prong out the 4 feet like that. And it's just so easy to set up. There's plenty of videos and reviewing on this and how great it is and easy to set up, but that is pretty much it. You just turn it on. Obviously initial setups, you will have to connect it to whatever device you're using via Bluetooth and recognize it. But once you've done that once, it's pretty straightforward and easy to go. Lovely little thing. I think it's great. For me, how it's benefited me as a high handicapper, so we'll come on to that now. For practice, it's been brilliant. Okay, so I've primarily used the Garmin Golf App to do a lot of my practice with the R10, and I'm just going to come on to that now. So I'll bring up a little screenshot now. I'm just going to go through it as well, so the Garmin Golf App. So this is the main app. You need this app regardless, in most cases, for all applications that you're going to run on it. There are others, I will come on to those. So on the Garmin Golf App, when you open it up, you've got some options. Now you can use this application with other Garmin devices like watches and things like that when you're on course, track your scores, distances and all this great data to sort of see your game and improve it, etc, etc. But I primarily use it for the golf sim. So within the golf sim mode, you've got it there. You can click on that. We've got Home Tee Hero, which is the first option. So this is 42,000 real life courses being virtually made within the Home Tee Hero view, if you would. All of my local courses are available, which is really good. And that's one of the good elements. So from a practicing point of view, for a high handicapper, if you're using this at home and you've got a sim set up, before playing that course, you could play it virtually, get a bit of an idea for it, feel for it, and see how you get on. So that's really useful. One thing I will add though, the Home T Hero option is on a subscription basis. So you will need to pay a monthly subscription for Home T Hero. That is around £9 or around 9 or 10 US dollars per month. It's rolling, so you know, if you choose that you no longer want to use it, you can cancel at any point and just reactivate. I have done that occasionally, but there is a cost to that, so it is an extra that you want to consider. But it is the cheapest option. Also within this app, you've got the driving range, so I can click on that, start training. They've got the basic distance range, which you can just use to get an idea for your distances, maybe do like gapping of your clubs, get an idea of, you know, what you hit with each of those, and I have done that, which is really good. They've got other options there. I won't go into them too much. Crooked Creek, Green Valley, Palm Island, they are just variations of with different flags for you to attack, approach, or do some short game, whatever it is. They're really good, really cool game modes, activities that you can use, and I've used them all. Those driving range features come as free, so you don't have to pay the subscription for those. They're just there for you to use. So also on the Garmin Golf App, I'll just quickly whip through these to give you a bit of a feel. So the weekly tournament, that is also part of the subscription base. So whatever the weekly one is, you can see there, the current one that they're running is at that course, and it's in line with whatever the PGA is playing that week. So it's really cool. I've not actually done that. I'm probably going to do it once, I think. I'll give it a go. The only thing with that, and I should have covered it in the Home T Hero piece, you cannot set custom weather settings. So it sets it to its local settings, altitude, temperature, humidity, things like that. I have a custom weather setting on mine purely to give us the most accurate data or distance of my clubs. That was kindly shared by another fellow YouTuber, Hozzer Rocket Golf. Shout out to him on that. He discovered that some time ago. But I found using those particular settings enabled me to get the right distances, whereas this doesn't give you that option. You play as is in that particular area or location within the world, but it's still fun. You can still give it a go. I think lots of people playing it, and it puts you in a ranking as well in a leaderboard around the world to see how well you can compete against others online. So just really quickly, so the Garmin Golf App does also cover these other applications. We've got True Golf E6 Connect, that's through iOS or Apple. So if you've got a device and you're running through it, I think when you buy the R10, you do get a free access to that and a limited number of courses. I don't know where that stands right now because I've never used, I'm not an Apple guy, I'm Samsung, but I don't know where they are with that. But it's cool, it looks good, a bit more realistic when it comes to the courses and stuff like that. But like I said, very limited on what you can play. Awesome Golf, I like that. I've actually done a video on Awesome Golf, another great practicing application for high handicappers. That's now on a monthly subscription as well. I reckon it's about £15, $16 a month. So it's a little bit more expensive than the Garmin Golf app, but arguably it's better from a practicing point of view. I've been considering getting it back and maybe cancelling a Garmin one, but I like the Garmin one for the courses. So hopefully Awesome Golf will start to come out with a few more courses because they don't have many on there for you to play virtual golf, but still a fantastic app. It's really good for practicing and working on your game. Strongly recommend it. And then these other two, and I can't give you much information on those. They are just additional applications that you can link up with. I think you'll need a PC or a pretty powerful laptop to run these, but you can effectively connect the R10 through this application to that laptop or PC and run those. I mean, they look good just from those. I think I have briefly done a bit of research on them, but it's all about the sim golf side of things, and yeah, they look fantastic. There is one other, you've probably heard of it, GS Pro. It's another application, although at the moment Garmin don't support it officially, but there is tools and stuff like that you can use to be able to get on there and use it. Once again, you need a powerful PC if you want to run it on top-notch settings, or a laptop. I've been considering it, watch this space, maybe in the future for myself. So, in summary, after 2 years of owning the Garmin Approach R10 launch monitor, would I recommend it to other high handicappers out there? Yes, definitely. It's been such a great investment for me. To be honest, if I sold it tomorrow, it's done its money's worth in my opinion, not that I'm going to. It's been brilliant. Of course, you do need the space for it. I've mentioned this before. I've got that set up in my garden. You can see that on other videos where I've covered that. But it's been brilliant. I would say it certainly has improved my game, definitely. It's shaved strokes off my actual game in real life and genuinely just helped me become a better golfer. Practice, irrelevant of what tools or things you're using, is always going to be good for any of us, but this being able to give the data that you can see, your distances, your shot shapes, everything else is brilliant, especially if you're hitting to a net and not just at a range. It's absolutely fantastic, so strongly recommend it. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed that. Please do hit a like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Post a comment down below if you've got any questions about the R10 or you're considering buying it, you're a high handicapper, or you've just first started out in golf, you're not sure if you want to sort of shell out that kind of money because it is still quite expensive on this product. Reach out to me, just pop a comment down below. I'll give you my honest thoughts on it and whether you should or not. I've gave you that now, but if you've just got any questions, drop us a comment and I'll reply to all. Also go check out this latest video of mine using the R10 out in my simulator, and also any of my other videos as well to give you an idea of what the actual application looks like. See you on the next one.